Hello and welcome. I'm Maria Ressa. This is your 6 p.m. wrap. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte delivers his first State of the Nation address Monday, July 25. Duterte calls for peace and declares a unilateral ceasefire with the New People's Army effective immediately.
All of us want peace. Not the peace of the dead, but the peace of the living.
Duterte also rejects a, quote, separation between God and state.
Let me assure you that while I am a stickler for the principle of separation between church and state, I believe quite strongly that there should never be a separation between God and state.
This after he slammed the Catholic Church in May for being the most hypocritical institution in the Philippines. Catholic leaders recently criticized extrajudicial killings under the Duterte administration. On honoring international agreements, Duterte says climate change mitigation is among his administration's top priorities.
Addressing global warming shall always be our top priority, but upon a fair and equitable equation. It must not stymie our industrialization.
Duterte promises the implementation of the reproductive health law.
The implementation of the Responsible Parenthood and Reproductive Health Law must be put into full force and effect.
He vows to pursue tax reforms.
We will lower personal and corporate income tax.
Duterte's speech was expected to be about 30 minutes long, but he goes off script, off teleprompter several times, extending his speech to about an hour and 30 minutes. Senator Coco Pimentel is the new Senate president. He wins the vote at the opening of the 17th Congress of the Philippines Monday. 20 out of 24 senators voted for Pimentel. Pimentel is also the president of PDP Laban, the political party of President Duterte. Senator Alan Cayetano initially wanted to run for Senate president, but most senators chose to support Pimentel. Cayetano was the only senator absent in Monday's event. He admits feeling bad that he didn't win the top Senate post. Cayetano says, quote, "Today, Mr. President, one of my dreams passed me by. I'm not Senate President, yet I'm excited to hear your SONA and be part of the amazing change." The official death toll of police operations against illegal drugs nears 300. Philippine National Police data shows at least 293 suspects were killed from July 1 to 24. The data includes tallies from Oplan, Tukhang, and other anti-illegal drugs operations. Curbing illegal drugs, crime, and corruption are among President Duterte's key promises. Oplan, Tukhang is a brainchild of Philippine National Police Chief Ronald De La Rosa during his stint as Davao City Police Chief. It involves police knocking on the doors of suspected drug users and pushers and asking them to stop. The PNP says more than 120,000 suspects voluntarily surrendered after De La Rosa officially took over the PNP. Police also arrested more than 3,700 suspects with links to illegal drugs. The 293 death toll excludes victims of extrajudicial killings around the country. The Association of Southeast Asian Nations ignores the ruling of an international tribunal on the South China Sea dispute Monday, July 25. The ruling of the Permanent Court of Arbitration is not mentioned in the joint statement released at the end of the 49th ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting in Laos. The court ruled that China's claim over a large swath of the South China Sea is baseless under international law. ASEAN says they, quote, remain seriously concerned over recent and ongoing developments and took note of the concerns expressed by some ministers on the land reclamations and escalation of activities in the area, which have eroded trust and confidence, increased tensions, and may undermine peace, security, and stability in the region. ASEAN also stresses, quote, the importance of non-militarization and self-restraint in the conduct of all activities, including land reclamation, that could further complicate the situation and escalate tensions in the South China Sea. President Rodrigo Duterte hails the arbitration court's ruling during his first State of the Nation address Monday.
With regard to the West Philippine Sea, otherwise known as China Sea, we strongly affirm and will respect the outcome of the case before the Permanent Court of Arbitration as an important contribution to the ongoing efforts to pursue a peaceful resolution and management of our disputes.
United States Democrats scramble to contain damaging revelations of an insider effort to hobble Bernie Sanders' presidential campaign. This as thousands of Democratic delegates converge in Philadelphia to officially nominate Clinton as the Democratic Party's candidate for president. A cache of leaked emails from Democratic Party leaders' accounts includes at least 2 messages suggesting an insider effort to wound the upstart Sanders campaign. The efforts included portraying Sanders as an atheist in deeply religious states. Democratic Party Chair Debbie Wasserman Schultz also says she will step down at the end of the convention after Sanders called on her to resign. That's your 6 p.m. wrap. Join us again tomorrow for the day's top news. I'm Maria Ressa. Remember, tomorrow begins today.